Micaela, first off, great game. Just looking at the stats real quick off the bench, you went 6 of 7. You were able to come in and get a spark on both ends of the floor. What is your mindset when you're kind of put into a game like this and kind of have to take on a bigger role suddenly? What's the mindset that keeps you ready to be able to do that at a moment's notice?
Well, I'm always ready. Obviously, every player wants to play. That's why we're here. We want to get minutes and contribute to the team, but that's not always the reality. And so when I wasn't playing as much, I just focused on being the best teammate I could be, but also staying prepared. I was always in the gym, coming early, keeping my same routine regardless of what was going on the court. That's really just my mindset all the time is I know what I bring to the team. I know my value. And, whether it's 2 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes, I'm always going to be ready.
Thank you.
We'll finish with questions for Micaela, and then we'll go to Coach. Anyone else?
When it comes to the second half of the season and just the push for the playoffs, what do you feel like this team still needs to tap into? Where do you think this team can pull from in order to close out these late games and gain more momentum in the second half?
I think I can kind of step a little bit from discipline. We're obviously a little bit of a young team. That comes with experience a little bit. Obviously New York is a great team. Let's play together for a little bit. So they're able to execute down the stretch. And there are at times where in periods where we just weren't as disciplined as we wanted to be. And so I think break will be a good time to be a little bit of a reset for us. Be able to kind of get that chemistry going. We'll have about 2 weeks to practice together with no games. I think that'll be good for us.
This team this season has been pretty disciplined when it comes to defense. Today that wasn't necessarily the case. What do you feel like was the issue defensively today?
I think that New York does a good job of moving the ball a lot, keeping us on our toes a little bit. And they shoot a lot of threes, so sometimes when we're closing out in those situations, kind of puts us into rotation when we're able to get open threes. That at times there were breakdowns in that way, but we can learn from this game and get better.
Any more from Micaela? All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Open up for questions for Coach. Start with Annie.